Hello everyone, welcome back to StoneHearth Hardmode, me BANTO. So back in my town here, and I had to instant build one of these houses. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with the other houses, because they started digging and then they just stopped with it. I had a few error messages, so we will see if we're gonna build the other houses. We're definitely gonna give it a try for them to do them, and then we're gonna see if it's actually going to work. Got some wolves over here. Okay, let's go and deal with them. Gonna send our troops out here. We got Sophie running for them, and we also got Pen Inverse, and we're gonna name some more people today. So let's see who we're gonna name. I'm gonna name this soldier today. Actually, not the one. Let me kill these guys first, maybe. Have to remember that it's hard mode. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna name this girl Pen Inverse. We're gonna rename. So this is gonna be Louis. So welcome Louis Town. Hope you're gonna have a great time here. And I'm also gonna go name another guy if we have one that's free for now. We don't have any more guys. I'm gonna name another girl for now then. So there we go, Bob Dion. So 2 new joined, and as always feel free to drop name. I will randomize who gets on, and if you're lucky you will get a place in this town. Okay, so we need to get on mason so we can actually make these on top here. And then we can also make some like better weapons if we have a mason. So Bobby could actually be a pretty good soldier. Maybe this would be a really good healer because of the spirit. Let's go for Hannah Baker. And then Hannah has an heart of a crafter also. But I don't think we need too good mind for being a mason really. Let's see, we got some goods we can buy here. Could buy them now. Let's buy a few of them maybe. Okay, they only had one. Disappointment, I wanted more of them. Okay, I'm gonna buy some iron. We have it. And let's see, do we have anything to sell? Let's sell some pelts for now. Trade returns. I'm back. What does it look like? I have the 7 wooden swords. Oh yeah, we failed with that one. Okay, so we're gonna get hopefully one of these to be placed. What do we need to do for this to work? I noticed that we have to add like 1 ladder on each of these lampposts for it to work. Because the Hearthlings can't put it on their own, so we kinda have to step in and help them a little bit. This one we're gonna have trouble with bush, so let's go like that. So that should allow them to like get on top and put that centerpiece we want. Okay, let's get the mason to do a little bit of work. I'm not sure how much stone we have, probably not so much. Oh, that's a pretty good amount, and this is all the things we need. So we make an workbench. Down here, we should be having that pretty soon. Let's see where the mason is. Hannah, drinking cup of water. Okay, hopefully she's just gonna go and make this one pretty soon. Okay, there we go. It's actually pretty good in the beginning to make a couple of these workbenches. They are very cheap to do, and they do reward pretty good XP for the first levels. And other than that, I guess we're gonna do a few furnitures. We can do some stone walls. We might use them later on. We can do 8 of those. Mid-level 1, so I think we're gonna reach level 1 fairly quick to make this. That should be good. Gather some water. Updated the cafe mod by the way, so it should be working as intended. The drinking things should be shown. And I actually removed my own windows again. I will add them back, but I will wait to add them back until they are the very own separate mod, because before they were pretty much replacing these default windows. I will be making my very own mod, so we will be able to craft them and put them in here. They will be their very own crafts, and I'm gonna take my time to do that, and then I will share the mod with you guys, so you guys can also use it of course. Okay, so I guess we could let's try to build another one. They did have problem with this one, so we're gonna see if they will have problem with this one as well. The previous one, they dug a little bit and then they pretty much stopped with it. Another thing we need to get very soon is to get an herbalist. We will only have 1 worker then, so it's gonna be pretty hard then. But a line of Baltos is a really good choice for an healer. I'm gonna name this girl as well. This is gonna be Nightmares, so welcome to town. Hope we're gonna have an amazing time here and heal our people. Digging foundations, so she's actually digging a little bit. That's pretty good. We need that herbalist, so let's check out the farms. We're only growing pretty much food for the moment. So what we need to do is to start to grow some fibers. We also need some flowers, and we really have to remember that this is hard mode. The enemies will be stronger, that means we have to advance faster. There are a few things that we can do to avoid getting killed in the beginning. Such as like when a goblin comes, we can ignore him for a while. That means he will not become our enemy until we decide we want to be his enemy. We can accept his offers and kind of work together, pay him, and then we'll leave later on. But I generally do not cooperate with those goblins anytime. And we're gonna be checking out a few more new mods pretty soon also. I found a couple of different ones with the help of my people on the Discord. So really happy about that. We have a bunch of different mods we're gonna check out in the future, so I'm really looking forward to try those. Okay, so we didn't beat this one. We kinda needed to beat that. And we need more food to be able to advance to get another one. Okay, they're digging pretty good here still. We kinda need maybe perhaps another farmer. But we don't have that amount of people for now, so... What we could do, for example, would be to promote the soldier temporary to be farmers, an example of the farming. But the only thing is that if they go up a level, it would be harder to level them later. Hopefully James Birdass is collecting a little bit of animals. That's going to give a little bit of food, not too much though. And I wonder if we may be able to grow some corn. Could be that we're soon able to do that. I'm gonna go around at this side. And this later, let's see, can we have it over here? I'm gonna see how close. So it looks like we can have it right next to that, so that should be fine then. I guess we could go the same distance as we got for that. It should be around here. So I'm gonna start with growing some basic carrots and stuff here, and later on we're gonna swap them out for some corn, because corn give more food, take longer to grow, which means less work and more food. It's nice. I think it's nice to have a combination of fast growing and slow growing. So carrots and one row with pumpkins. So that's gonna be nice. Some saving up for Halloween. Simple merchant. Do we wanna do some trading with you? Would be awesome if it has a leather bundle. That would be awesome, because then we can get on cleric fairly easy. Did we buy the armor? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go and see. I'm playing so many different towns now, so it's kind of hard to remember. So we're gonna buy this. I'm gonna try to buy 2 of these. Okay, there we go. Now we have 2 of them. So that should be a little bit better for the footmans. And let's go with the mason. We're actually gonna go and craft 2 of these. So we have a little bit better weapon. I think it's only one more damage really, but it looks better, and anything better than the beginning weapon should be good. This one has 10 damage. People on the feeling very good. Annoyed with others. Pain scratch. My meal was raw. Slept outside. Slept in a share bed. So what we can do for that is to get them inside houses. That's top priority. And we can also give them their very own beds, for example. So what we can do here is assign these beds to people. So I'm gonna go for... Yes, let's just go for the top. The only thing I don't like about assigning beds is that if you wanna swap them out later on, it's really hard to find where their bed is. And if you undeploy them, they will still keep the bed even though it's in like a crate or something. So it's not working super good. Okay, and we didn't have any beds down here. Also had to remove this one tiny bit because it was like going through the wall. I don't think there are any more doing it. It will be on this one. But this one they actually continued to build more than what they did on that one at least. So stone is going down pretty quick. Like I said, we have too few workers to be building at the moment, so that's why everything's gonna take a while. But the only reason we actually need to build would be to get the beds inside. So if we want to make people happier, yes, for now, we don't have so many people, so I guess it won't be too hard. would be to assign one bed for each person, so they will at least have their very own bed. They will still sleep outside. And I was thinking that maybe we should pause this, or we could keep doing it maybe. I feel like, yes, that we need to promote Nightmares to be an herbalist. It's really important that we start to do that. And I'm even considering actually perhaps that Bobby Joe will actually be a farmer for a while. Just for a while, and then go back to a worker. Maybe stay on. I think we'll go back to work and later on a soldier. I just feel like we needed that farmer because food was the thing that we had trouble with to get a new one to join us. I want to make sure that we get new people to join. Maybe we'll need to grow more of the flowers and silkweed. I'm gonna put some more on this side. Later on, if we get too much, we can swap them out. Normally I always kind of get too much of the flowers and the silkweed in the long run. Do like that, and then we can do a couple of fiber. Can also gather them in like in the wilderness also, so that's another choice. Just like the bushes, we can gather them there. So here we have a lot of silk. We can try to gather them and see if we can get those. But food at top priority. Very, very much top priority. Sophie level 1 footman. Why did you get a level? She wasn't even fighting on one. Oh, nice. 3 levels. Okay, let's see here. So we can remove I think they will, as you can see here, we still have... Okay, they still need to put that one. We still need a few more lanterns. I'm just gonna remove the ladders I put here, because we don't need them anymore. That should be alright. Okay, invaders. Okay, we get a Varanus coming in here. He might be quite dangerous, since we only had 2 footmans. And both are a bit damaged. One of them is half health. Okay, he's gonna go for the door. Go fight him. We could have rallied the people to have a little bit of extra power to fight them. But it kinda looks like we should be fine against one of Varanus. So while they're busy, let's go and make a herbalist lab, and we want to make some potions. We need more flowers. And we do have a bit of fiber, so that's what we're gonna do after that. And then we're gonna queue up to make the cleric book here. We need this one. Bolt of leather we need. So that's gonna be good. I'm gonna just put to craft a few extra bandages. Lois level 1 footman, congrats dude. Okay, looks like it's going pretty good. Oh, awesome, look at that. How much food went? We went up from 70 to 183 in one day. That's really good. So we got Elena Rook to join. Got 5 spirit and 3 body, another girl. So we're getting a lot of girls this time. So I'm gonna name this girl as well. This is gonna be Furry Trash Bag Lad. There you go, added you to the game. Hope you can enjoy your time here, man. So now we'll have at least one to be building. I think I'll keep this person as a farmer for a little bit at least. Because we need to get the silkweed, we need to get a food. I want to beat the next day. I think the net worth might be good enough until the next day. So we do have a little bit more. I'm gonna gather those. Some stones lying around. Simple merchant. No bolt of leather this time. I guess we don't really need anything this time. We could perhaps do would be to sell a couple of tools. To sell those farmer tools. And let's look around. Here's some flowers. Those we need if we're gonna do some potions. Don't see so many flowers around. Mostly it is silkweed. Quite a few of the different gather missions going on, and way too few workers. Okay, so started farming here. Good job, Fagnagget and my Bobby John. You guys are doing great here. Hopefully we'll be able to beat the next day, and then we'll get another one to join. Should be pretty cool and pretty nice. This lab, yeah, we have to put it out also. So some things I want to do for this town, I want to try to get the professions houses pretty early. We do have downstairs for this one, we have the mason, and then we're gonna have... There's gonna be mason in the beginning for this one also, since I didn't change it, but the intention is to change them to different ones. So one carpenter, one perhaps... I'm not sure if one's gonna be blacksmith. I kinda want a blacksmith building for that looks like a blacksmith. So I'm gonna put the herbalist lab here, right next to the stockpile. It should be really, really good to have it there. So a building, I might use a building for a blacksmith that I made in Kekistani that we have. So this is one I made here, and I think this one looks real nice, and it kind of suits in with the theme we got going on, I think. So maybe, guys, we could use this one for the blacksmith, and then we can have it sitting... Perhaps there would be nice. What do you guys think about that? I personally think that would be pretty nice. Gonna see how we're gonna do with the roads. I want to start to like drag them out, and also I said recently that I want to move this one perhaps further out closer to the houses. So I think that's a thing I will do. So I will like expand this town square and add more to it. But I think we will wait with it, but I do have plans for doing it. Okay, we got some undead army. It's not very often these guys come around. I wish they were around a little bit more. Always fun to kill a few skeletons and some zombies. Let's see, I think we're able to take them pretty easily. Normally they're not quite so dangerous. Yeah, they're pretty weak. And I guess the stone mod should be pretty damn good against a skeleton, just breaking his bones pretty much. Okay, we're gonna run him back with lows a bit, she's dropping low in health. Okay, go fight them again. Believe in you, you guys can do it. Here we go! We won the battle, awesome. Okay, let's go gather some more of these berries. And let's try to do continue with the road, kind of. And we're gonna see, I think this is the road we used. Yeah, that should be it. So I'm just gonna drag it out from inside here, and we're gonna drag out, let's say 40 or something. I'm gonna do the same thing for all of these places. I guess this one will have to move the trapper a bit if we're gonna do. So I'm gonna move the trapper down. I think this area will be pretty good, like kind of close to the farm. Maybe we can do another trapper's field. I'm not really sure with the trapper how good they are if you put out two different fields. I haven't really dug into much to that. Let's extend this a bit. We need 40 for this. There we go, and now it should be the same for all the sides. Nice. So then I think we could put to build this. Gonna be 5 stone each. We'll need to gather a bit more stone if we're gonna do this. I kinda like when I'm building these things, if I can do them in separate parts, because if I decide later on like I don't want like this, I need to change something, I can just remove this road. And I don't have to like remove the town square and everything together, but I can just take away this part here, so that's gonna be pretty cool. So I hope we're gonna beat the next day, then we can have a lot of a better situation when we have one more worker. That's always kind of a struggle for me when I play this game, to have enough people. Like, it's always like you need more people. When you're around 30 or something, that's what I feel like, yeah, it's a pretty good state. Hannah is idle. Okay, she got stuck here in the building. We can save her so she can get down and do stuff. And she should be helping with the building. The mason do that, and even I think the carpenter should also help with doing building. If they're not busy with like crafting anything, and the carpenter's most likely busy making a bunch of different stuff. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff. I don't think we need that many lanterns. Maybe we do for these actually. I haven't really done them yet. Let's move this down, just so we can get the lanterns done. So I'm gonna move this to the very bottom for the farmer hoe. Yes, so we can make sure that we're getting all the furniture and everything of everything else. This list was quite long, really long. I think the longest carpenter list I've ever seen. Daily update. Ah, we beat it. Mana Gorin, another girl. This is turning into some Amazon kingdom. Okay, so I'm gonna wait with naming her until the next episode. Okay, they're digging here, that's nice, but that's really good to have another work, that should help us quite a bit. Let's go in here again, not sure why I'm making 8 swords, I probably had a mission before that I missed. And let's move this to the bottom as well. So these two are, that's kind of like those tools and those weapons, it's something I use for trading. However, the swords, it's pretty nice when playing like a hard mode to have a few of them around. Since if everything's kind of goes bad, you can always go and promote some more people. No Windriser, this is a pretty good trader. Wow, look at the amount of stuff they're selling. And that's because I have so many mods also, so you have to have a lot of the mods I have. Furniture Expansion Plus and Home Sweet Home. That's a lot of things. Mostly I would say this is Furniture Expansion Plus, a really good mod with a lot of decorations. Let's see, do I want to buy anything? Maybe more of these. I'm not sure how many I bought before. We have 4 for now. Okay, so let's buy all 3 of them. That's because I really like them. I tend to buy them all the time pretty much. And let's see if we have something. I'm gonna sell the Fine Garden Lanterns. Normally don't use them. And let's have some more tools. And then we can buy some more flowers. Let's go for all 4 of them. We have some cool stuff to decorate with. Maybe we can buy the skull flag. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Okay, I think we have to go perhaps and find a little bit more stone like I said before. Oh, this guy, I want to take that guy out. Be awesome. So we might have to head for the mountain if we want to gather stone. Let's get going, let's go to the mountains. Could have been closer, not really sure which way is closer. They are almost, I would say, equal to travel to them. They're both pretty far away, really. Oh, let's go there. They're fighting. Those wolves are pretty much killing this guy. Let's see the health of my soldiers. I want to go for them. It could be a really bad idea because there might come like an invasion or something to us soon. Yeah, just like I thought, it was gonna come an invasion. Okay, so let's head back again. Never surprises me. Okay, so fight them in the woods. Okay, that went pretty good. And normally I do wait, like, when I want to get that cleric book, normally I wait until I get a weaver or I buy the bolt of leather. Normally I buy it because I get lucky and get a trade with it. But I actually think if we promote James Bird as to temporarily be an weaver, he can probably just do that for us, just so we get that one thing we need. So I'm gonna go and add an weaver spindle. We will have to move that to the order's full. I guess we have to wait. Let's remove these. They might get full again, I'm not really sure. Still says not full. Like I said, this is a really, really long one. Incredible long one. I'm not sure if we even need all this stuff, but I guess maybe we do. Kinda need that weaver spindle, I would love to get it. So James has to... I guess he can stay a trapper for now. And hopefully get lucky and get a bolt of leather to buy instead. Extend silkweed a bit. Oh, now we can grow some corn. This has grown up a bit, so I don't want to remove them, so I'm gonna do some new fields. And this is probably too much for 2 farmers what I get going on here. But hopefully it's not gonna go too bad with it. And the corn is very little work, so that should be kind of good with that. Start gathering these bushes. So hopefully we'll beat the next day also. I'm a little bit unsure for the next day really, if we were able to catch up with the networks. We're building roads for the moment. 3,300. I'm not really sure if we'll be able to do that. But it's a little free. Okay, so let's go up here and we wanna dig some. Just gonna go into the mountain just to gather some stone. So we're gonna disable build for my workers, and we're gonna be mining pretty much. Can do job also, I guess, for now. I think we maybe need some more ladders to get up. One here and then two there, and they should be able to go there. Guess we have to wait until they are done sleeping, perhaps. The mason can also mine, so we can do that, for example. Don't think the mason is actually busy with anything for crafting anyway. And I'm gonna put the maintenance on this. We have one more stone. That's not very good. So let's see. Maybe we could... Let's pause building the roads for now. I'm gonna pause and unpause and try to focus on the house. I don't think we'll be able to increase the net worth much right now though. So I think we want to beat this one though. Oh, we beat it. Yes, 2,200. Nice. Rugged survive. Oh, this is what we wanted. Vault of leather. Thank you. I'm gonna buy more than one though. Doesn't hurt to have a few extra around. But that means we can actually craft a cleric book if we have enough experience with the herbalist. Which we don't have yet, but hopefully pretty soon. Gonna move that to the top, and we got some invaders again of Varanus. I guess we should be pretty fine against him. So it's starting to look pretty good, guys. Everything's gonna take quite a bit of time. We have some pretty big advance at the houses. We need to gather stuff. The beginning is always pretty slow, and I always want to do so much in the beginning, but you can only do so much with so many Hearthlings. Okay, there we go. Sounds like there's someone else. Oh, probably these wolves. Let's go fight them. Let's go and clear out the woods for enemies. So Sophie and Lois are going on an adventure. Let's go take that guy first. That's the one with lowest health. They are quite dangerous actually. I think we maybe need to fall back. Let's go. Okay, let's return to town. Let's get healed up. That's why we have health, because we never know if someone's gonna come and sneak in to attack us again. Lowe's and Sophie level 2 footmen, that's great. Mard is actually a guy joined us. So this will be the last name for today. And got an amazing body. This is gonna be Arkas. There we go, Arkas. Welcome to town, man. Hope you can have a great time here, dude. So I'm gonna keep this person, Arkas. He's gonna be building for now. Probably gonna be a sword with those stats. And Man and Fur is gonna be out and do some more mining so we can acquire that stone we need. There you are, mining for us. Nice. I'm gonna extend it, this mining a tiny bit, something like that. This will also give us a few different ores. We're getting some iron and silver, some tin, some copper, some gold. Gold are pretty good if you want to sell, so that's awesome. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with StoneHearth Hardmode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna be live streaming today on Twitch as well, so feel free to go and check out my Twitch. It's gonna be at 7 PM Central European Summer Time, so feel free to go and check me out today on when I'm live streaming. Today is most likely gonna be City Skylines. I put out an poll where people can vote for what game they want to see, and it's leaning towards it's gonna be City Skylines or Banished. So they're kinda in a tie, kinda together for now. So guys, thanks for checking out today's video with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed and hope to see you guys next time. Have a great day and take care.